everyone, this is
CJ Novo
992, and today we are, actually it's the very first one, the Scotland recap. I've never really done one of these before. I'm trying to wear neutral colours. I will try to be neutral. It's not really going to work out. Lads, I'm really defeated. I'm not going to lie to you right off the bat. Like, I really thought something special was going to happen there. And then, obviously, the killing blow happened. But we're going to talk about the game. We're going to do it. If you've never seen my videos before, they're rich shit, to be honest with you. You'll probably not like them. But if you do like them, make sure to be subscribing, hit some comments in, and smash the like button if you enjoy. So, let's get started with the first half. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty one-sided. We had a one shot early on from Lee Griffiths that tested the goalkeeper. Apart from that, it was just Sasha Gray-esque. Just England, constant. Shot after shot after shot. And you're thinking, alright, maybe Gordon feels it today. Maybe Gordon's ready. This is his moment. It's not his moment. So, the second half comes, we make a couple of changes. Annoyingly, they score a really bullshit goal. Now, I'm not going to try and hate on Scott Brown because I feel like I already know what the comments are going to be. Huh, a Rangers fan talking shit about Scotland captain. Whatever. Anybody can be honest with you. I've always said, as a centre defensive mid, Brendan Rodgers has Scott Brown completely figured out. He's a caged fucking animal who can run and track and defence and break everything up. That's it. Brendan Rodgers doesn't allow Scott Brown to go by the halfway line. Sits someone there. As soon as they cross, he fucking attacks the ball and they win the ball. That's what it is. He slips over to Roderick or Armstrong and then they carry the ball forward. That's what happens with Celtic. Scott Brown for Scotland. Wow. He's got a free roaming so he can push forward. 50-yard passes at the field, 50-yard passes at the field, and you're just thinking, fuck's sake, Brown, just play as good as you did for Celtic in the Scotland shirt and we'll be alright. Because you saw it, not one of those England players were comfortable near Scott Brown because they knew a fucking either an elbow, should have been sent off for one, a fucking hard challenge or anything, or a busty shoulder to shoulder, and that's what he brings, and that's what he needed to do. He got a silly yellow card rail on for two stupid challenges he didn't need to make, and then after that he was put on his leash. And then it's just his passing was quite poor. Now let's talk about the actual goal now. A lot of people slagging him necessarily for the challenge that he put in, but I think, remember, he is on a yellow card. He is near the edge of the box and he's playing against Ox, who's known to a swan dive when he needs to. So he comes in, he wins the ball, ricochets off, lucky FIFA style bullshit. The ball carries on. But I think the real person to blame, and I'm not trying to single it because I know he's really young and he's probably the future of our a wing back situation. And he's had a fantastic season as well. And that's Tierney. Now, the reason I'm blaming Tierney is because if you watch it back, and it took me a few times to notice because I was so angry at Scott Brown, he actually hesitates. He goes like that, like he goes to come, and then he stops, then he pauses, then he comes forward, and it gives Ox too much time to recover the ball. If he just goes when he thinks he wants to go, he can get to the ball or at least close it down, but he doesn't, he hesitates, cuts inside, and if fucking Gordon had just stayed still, I'd have hit him right in his nashers. And it just went like that. But instead he goes... Campingshire. That's what he does. Don't know why. He just does it that way. He just slaps it in his net. Must have had fucking Ox on the first goal scorer. I don't know what happened. One of the worst saves I've ever seen in my entire life, if we can even class it that. It's a horrible goal. And I'm just thinking, I'm just sitting down at this point. I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck. It's fucked. It's gone. It's done. But we do what Scotland does. We get excitement back. We make a couple of changes. We bring on a couple of English boys. I thought Chris Martin sort of just bullied a wee bit small and much, got Griffiths a wee bit of space. I thought when we played the two up front we looked a lot more dangerous because Chris Martin was muscling everyone and Lee Griffiths just sat in behind him, which gave him a lot more room. He had a terrible shot, Lee Griffiths, with his left foot, and I just said, this isn't his day. He just doesn't do it for Scotland. If he was in the green, he'd have scored a couple of goals. He'd have probably got a penalty as well. But he didn't. He's got this kind of hoodoo with Scotland, but that all ended really quickly. So I put up on Twitter, I say, if he scores this free kick, I'll make a fun video. Now I've got to make a fucking fun video. Alright, so if you think your weekend's bad and you think that's results, but I've got to make a fun video. Aye. And while you think about that and let me know what you want me... If you've got any plans for the fun video, maybe fire it down below because I've not got a clue how I'm going to do a fun video. So, yeah, while you do that, sponsor break. So, it bangs it in and it's an absolute wonderful free kick. I've seen some of the English people, the English commentators and English people on Twitter thinking Hart should save it. But I think it's a really good free kick. And I'm sitting jumping a bit, I'm like, yes, we've got a draw now, just hang on to the point. Then we get another free kick. And what do I do? I say, if he scores this one, I'll make a fun song and I'll play it in every video. starting next week. So for the whole week, I've got to make have a fun song. It's going to be in every single one of my videos for next week. So what is the day? He curls it in the fucking other corner. I'm sitting like, I'm excited, and then my Twitter's blowing up. I'm going fucking mental on there. Everyone's retweeting everything, sending me fun pictures and fun videos. And I'm all happy. I'm jumping about. I'm giving it yes. I'm like, Lee Griffiths, you fucking hero. What a god. You just wrecked yourself. I didn't care what you did for Celtic now. You can score as many goals against Rangers if you want. Hopefully not many. But if you do, I'll always remember this moment. This is the moment I saw live. But with Scotland Day, we're all celebrating. We're like, yes, high five. England get the ball right away. They pump the ball up. They almost go through and goal for the first attack. So that's almost right away. So right off the bat. And you're like, alright, we'll survive that. We kick the ball away, just give them the ball right away. They come again. They get a very, very soft free kick. But you can argue our second goal for the free kick was very, very soft as well. So you can argue that each way. Gordon flaps it in the middle of his fucking goals again. Just be a goalkeeper and palm it out wide. And there's no goal. They get a throw in. Who knows what happens. Palm it away, but he throws it into the middle. We clear it really well with Rosen, got a header. Then we've got 1-2. I've been saying 5-on-1. I think it was more like a 4-on-1. We had 2 on the left, one Armstrong with the ball and 1 on the right. And what do? We try to pass it on the right. We undercut the pass horrendously by Armstrong. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, who had a terrible game, by the way. Armstrong was horrible. Horseshit all game. Thought him and Snodgrass was the 2 worst players on the park, and they should have both been removed really early. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I was really, really disappointed with those 2, especially Snodgrass. I'm expecting him to do something special here, but he's the West Ham Snodgrass. That's who we've got. We've not got the Hull Snodgrass. We've got the West Ham one, which isn't very good. So what does Armstrong do? Undercuts the pass. England get the ball, and to be fair to Sterling, it is an absolute fucking wonderful cross. Like, it is top notch. If you want to give the thumb for that, then it is an absolute wonderful. And Harry Kane, like, he does what he does, man. That's why, like, I've watched it for 5 years now, and I used to watch him when he played in stupid youth and everything. He scores goals, and he scores goal. And so I'm watching, I'm just so disheartened, I'm disgruntled, this words I didn't even know. And I'm just devastated. That's a nice one. And I'm trying to look at, I'm looking at all the players' faces, they're all absolutely devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. How are you feeling? If you're a Scotland fan, how are you feeling just now? Because I'm going to be honest with you, when we made it 1-1, I was like, let's hang on for a point, let's hang on. Then we went 2-1 up, and I was like, and now I've got the draw. I'm so disappointed. So maybe it's just because it's raw. It's literally just happened 5 minutes ago. Maybe if I take a wee bit of a break, we'll see how it feels shortly after that. What do you guys think? Make sure to be firing it down below. Let's read out some Twitter questions. That's what we do every time we do a football match recap. We'll read out some of your guys' tweets as you send them in. So let's have a little gander, and here we go. First one comes in that I can see because it's literally my Twitter is absolutely blown up because all those Lee Griffiths things I've done. What have I done to myself? This one comes from Sam Scobie, 22. Hibsed it. That's, if you're an English fan, you won't really get that, but it's basically just Spursed it, but we Hibsed it. So they're just kind of like the Spurs. Mark Mendes. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate Gordon so much. Yep. Fuck, I don't know what he's done. I'm not trying to hate on the Celtic players, and I hope this video doesn't look like I'm just picking on the Celtic players, because there's a lot, like I picked on Snodgrass, thought he was horrendous. But you've got to save that, lads. You've got to save it. Matthew Taylor, I'm not even surprised. Done well to get ahead, but knew we'd fuck up somehow because we are Scotland. Jordan Smith, decent performance, played decent. Griffiths Wall, England got lucky. That's a bit harsh because it did pound us quite badly in the first half. Gerard Whelan, Celtic boy 1961, thought we were going to do it there. Brave display, fair enough. This is my favourite one so far. RI:SRHY Slywalker. I like that. I like that. Never mind 5 versus 1. Get the ball to fuck out Hampden. If Armstrong clears the ball there, we've won the game. All he needs to do is boot it up the park. I don't know why I never done it. I feel really bad. He's going to feel fucking horrendous, by the way. So he's going to, like that, he's going to hurt for a very, very, very long time. Jack Hanley at JackOH11. Both team Hibsed it. Fair enough. Ross Ferns. Boring. Oh, no. Yes, no. No. Scottish. Mark Menzies at MMMRFC. 2 cracking goals and just typical Scotland. Do something spectacular and fuck it up with 2 shitty mistakes. Jack Hamilton, can't say I was really bored about the result, to be honest, but the way we came back, it was amazing. Just typical Scotland to fuck it up. Ryle Fraser, oh my god, typical Scotland to fuck it up. Brown and Gordon are at fault, in my opinion. Scott Young, 2 outstanding free kicks to give us what we thought was going to be the winner. Then Gordon shit himself and never came out to clutch the ball. Completely agree. Just... But overall, we played well, and if we had offered me a draw at the start of the game, I'd have bitten your hand off. That's a very fair point, and I'm exactly the same. Josh, we'll read out 2 more, and then we'll end the video. Josh, for the sake of the recap, I'm quite happy for it. I'm quite happy. It was Lee Griffiths with the both goals. Mind, Chris Doan would have scored the hat-trick, so Scotland humour. Read out a couple more. Ewan Taylor, snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, the usual Scottish way from glorious failure. Leo Hamilton, bottlers. James, never thought I'd cheer for the fun. But there you go, Craig Gunn really fucked us in that game. Should have been playing Shagger and King Kenny. Shagger, he dives to the left, he dives to the right. Alan McGregor. Ewan, it's Ewan. No composure up front at all, no organisation at the back, especially going 2-1. Bottled it completely. Cammy, and we'll read out Cammy's one, then we're going to end the video. Wasn't that bothered, not going to lie. Thought the game was really dead and boring. Typical Scotland to fuck it up at the end. That's been the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you smash on a like button. Post your opinions down below. That's why I do the YouTube, to see what you guys are thinking. I've been CJ Novo 92. This has been my fun. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.